Okay, family. This is not gonna be super long because I have a really important event to finish getting ready for. But while I did have a little free time, oh look, 222. While I did have a little bit of free time, I did want to go ahead and jump on here really quick to go ahead and give you guys a what you need to know Wednesday. I'm trying. I think I like this. I don't know if I move it around. I mean, if you see me move it around, then it's safe to assume I didn't like it. Um, if you're new here, welcome. My name is V. Y'all know I hate the glare on my glasses so bad, but I needed some sunlight for the day. I just needed some sunlight. I can't explain why. Um, but no. Okay, so if you're new here, hi, my name is V. Welcome. This is what you need to know Wednesday. If you're accustomed to being here, shall let me put this on do not disturb, bitch, because everybody love to text me as soon as I get started with some shit. Um, if you're new here, hi. If you're accustomed to being here and you know how this goes, welcome back. Um, Still loving the head wrap, obviously. I don't know. I just can't take this motherfucker off. That's how I feel like I know I needed it. But I've been getting a lot of downloads and I've been understanding a lot of shit. So I'm coming now more into why I needed to start wrapping my head. I didn't really understand why, and I didn't really get it. I thought maybe it was simply just an ascension thing, but no, I fully get it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your manifestation Monday, your Lionsgate portal. I know I did. I felt really good yesterday. I woke up feeling even better. I went to sleep feeling real good. Okay, I had an amazing day yesterday. That shit was immaculate. Before I even did my rituals, bitch, like I woke up in good energy. Everything felt real good. Yeah. If you caught the collective prayer that was over on Twitter, then I appreciate you for sitting in with me. If you don't have me on Twitter, again, this is your reminder to do that. If you are new here and you're watching and you like, oh girl, cause what you talking about? We did do a collective prayer last night on Spaces. Check down below in the description box for all of my social media platforms. I need to update because I think I just changed Instagram, the Instagram Twitter handle, because I'm trying to be more active on my platforms. Okay, um, but I'm just really not a like it's really hard because I'm really not a social media bitch. I really don't like to be like on my phone all the time, but I work from my phone. So it's really like I hate doing it, but I'm trying to push into it because I really want to make my other platforms grow. So I'm trying to get up on my own shit. So if you caught me, that's great. I appreciate you for sitting in last night and being a part of my community and part of the collective. Okay, this is going to be an update on the Lionsgate portal. So what you need to know Wednesday will be based and surrounded in um, figuring out, I mean, what this Lionsgate portal means for us. Okay, I definitely got guided to do that today. I pulled a little bit of a collective, waiting on 8:08. We did the collective prayer last night around 8:08 p.m. for 8 minutes. In addition for Lionsgate on 8:08, right? So it was an 8 minute thing. I let everybody just come in and sit, and we just all collectively prayed about whatever personally you wanted to pray about. And I did pull a couple of cards. I do want to make this an in-depth reading though, so this is what this is going to be about. Again, like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if this resonates. Check down below in the description box if you want a personal reading on how this Lion Gates portal might affect you. Okay. Check down below in the description box if you just want to book a reading. I am a full-time reader. I'm always open besides on Saturdays and Sundays. My schedule will be changing, so I will say that. Let me pause this because y'all know Wednesdays is supposed to be like my announcements, right? Things will be shifting. Do I want to say fuck it? I got my reversal award. I'm not worried about nothing. So I got a job opportunity. I'm just gonna be transparent with y'all. I'm pretty stable in my business now, right? So I wanted to go back and pick up a Starbucks job because multiple strands of income, right? I feel like I'm at a stable place in my business now to be able to pick up another income, and I think I'm really organized and balanced in the business and what I'm doing here to be able to balance both. Y'all know I've been doing tarot and having my own business, this being my own business. October will make 3 years. So it feels good going back. I'm supposedly don't know if I got the job. Um, But I mean, let's be honest, I got the job. Like the guy really did like me. He actually was like, you know, if even if you didn't have Starbucks experience, like I like you so much to where I would have gave you the job because I think you're perfect. Like you gave me all the exact answers that I was looking for. Like, you know what I'm saying? And maybe because again, I know Starbucks guidelines. So maybe it was an easy choice because it's like maybe I wasn't exactly giving him everything he was looking for as much as it was just I knew what to say because I've been in the business of Starbucks. Um, but I'm super excited. The energy felt really good. The synchronicities were synchronizing yesterday, bitch. I walked in, it was all skin folk in that motherfucker. Okay, they had Doja Cat playing over the intercom. Okay, it smelled like good coffee. Everybody was sociable and friendly and all nice and in high spirits, bitch. I was like, yep, nope, yep, this it, right? This is it. And I'm not even gonna get too much into it, but like the benefits, and I miss corporate Starbucks because the benefits, right? There's so many benefits that comes with corporate Starbucks versus license. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know, right? But bitch, I'm just blessed. That's all I can say, right? So saying that to say, there will be some changes depending on the schedule. I told them I can only do part time though because I wanted to make sure I'm still here with y'all. I don't want to work at Starbucks too much where I'm not giving y'all content, where I'm not still sociable and on Twitter and getting stuff out. So I'm still gonna be here. I'm only gonna be working probably like 3 days there anyway, which is perfect because they are trying to fluctuate some hours so they really don't have any full times open right now, which was perfect for me because I didn't want to do full time because I still my business is primary for me, right? Starbucks is secondary, bitch. I'm only going back because I want to go back, not because I have to, right? So I'm not gonna allow Starbucks to take away from what I'm doing for myself and what I'm building here. So you know there might be some changes. I was gonna pick back up on money messages and mantras for the video, but I think I'll probably be working on Mondays, so Twitter will still get them. I think at the time I'm probably be coming in though. I can't do it on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and come and give the YouTube, right? Something gonna have to switch. So expect a couple of changes. Of course I'll keep y'all posted. Y'all know I try to always keep y'all posted or whatever, but yeah, I think I ran my mouth enough. Everything, still selling crystal bracelets. I have a couple of other things that I will be promoting if everything goes smoothly with these next 2 months. I'll have some new things promote for you guys in October. I'm gonna try to pair these particular things, with like a Halloween photo shoot because y'all know I still model on the side. So I got a lot going on. Okay, I'm not just around here twiddling my dick. Okay, I'm really putting some shit together. I'm really planning and putting some goals in motion. Okay, I just wanted to let y'all know that. So in case if I, you know what I'm saying, kind of fall behind a little bit, don't charge it to my heart. Just know that I'm still adjusting and I'm making proper adjustments so I can fit in everything. I'm real big on making sure I'm not biting off more than I can chew. Okay. All right. I think I ran my mouth enough. The song that y'all got for Lionsgate Portal was "Nice" by Beyonce and Jay-Z from the Carter's album. That's that song. I can do anything. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? I can do anything because I'm nice. Covered in ice. You know what I'm saying? Blinded by the light. Okay. I can do any motherfucking thing. All right. So I feel like that is definitely the energy for you guys. Big Bad Mama by Foxy Brown is currently playing. Again, I can't be here super long because I have something super important that I need to finish prepping for and getting ready for tonight. Um, but you know. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump in and see what the overall energy is for the Lionsgate portal. Um, and again, I will say it feels really good. You know what I'm saying? Going back to Starbucks because I want to go back. It's not because I have to. So I feel like that probably adds a level of excitement to me because it's like I get to do what I love. I love making coffee, bitch. I love coffee. Like I'm not even go like no tea, no shade. I love tea, right? But between if I had to ever pick which one I'd pick in my life for the rest of my life, it would definitely be coffee. It would be coffee. So I'm real passionate about it. I'm super excited. I'm excited to meet some new people and get some new energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited to embrace some new energy, child. I'm just you know what I'm saying. I'm tired with the past. I'm so over the past, right? Everything in my past, old friends, old lovers, old toxic ass bullshit, the same old bullshit, dealing with the same old folks, same old case scenarios. Like I'm just really excited, right? So that's why I said the Lionsgate portal for me. I woke up really good. It felt really good. I felt good the whole day. Okay. So hopefully y'all felt really good too. Let's go ahead and just jump in 10 minutes, okay? So thank you all for these messages. Allow these messages to be unbiased and resonate for the collective and messages who need them the most. Okay. For my collective, okay, for my collective, what do we need to know as far as the Lionsgate portal? What do we need to know? What insight do we need? What do we need to be considering, releasing, and really thinking about with this Lionsgate portal? Y'all know I'm using new cards. Okay. Y'all know I'm using new cards. So some of these some of these cards I know, and then some of them I don't. So far, we have Morgan Le Fay, we have Pomona, and Shell. I don't wanna butcher her. I don't wanna butcher this name. Ixchel. Ixel, Ixel. I'm just call her Shell, bitch, cause y'all know I hate to butcher names. Bottom of the deck, we have Lakshmi. Okay, prosperity. All right. So bottom of the deck, period. You know, I've been telling y'all that was the yeah, I just saw 11:11 on my time dash. I'm not taking plus stuff. Y'all know I hate to see the glare. I like to look. I like to feel like I'm looking at myself, and I like for y'all to feel like I'm looking at y'all. Y'all can't really feel like I'm looking at y'all if my eyes are clear, bitch. Okay. Um. So Lakshmi, you have prosperity at the bottom of the deck. Y'all already know for August, I did tell you guys that this month is going to be the month of prosperity. Okay. I also got this message yesterday as I was doing my own Lionsgate ritual and stuff outside. I did microdose on shrooms yesterday. I'm really not a shroomy girl. I don't see how people just take shrooms for fun. Um, I'm just too spiritually inclined, I guess. I it's too much of a sensory overload for me. Like if I do shrooms, I have to be with very limited people or by myself. I can't take too many. You know what I mean? Like even if I take like too many, like a full trip is a little too sensory overload for me. But I'm also Neptune in 12th house, so I feel like I'm super receptive to a lot of stuff with me being in Neptune in 12th house. So I gotta watch a lot of drug usage and shit. Because they do have a spiritual thing for me, but it's like it could be too much, right? But I did take a couple of shrooms. I'm like micro dosed, very, very small, bitch, and even that was just like, oof, bitch. You know what I mean? But I did hear as I was doing my own writing and just smoking. I took some shrooms. I rolled myself a good blunt, and I sat outside and I did a writing burn in the middle of the day while the sun was still out. You know what I mean? And I talked to Mother Nature and I walked barefoot and I buried a lot of my stuff. But what I heard, right? And I feel like this was mainly for me. But again, if we a part of the same collective, okay, then obviously this will be for you guys too. Harvest season is approaching. Okay, so let's start with that while we have plenty and we have prosperity. Okay, harvest season is closely approaching. Okay, we still in summertime, fine. Don't get us wrong. Okay, we still in the motherfucking summertime. Okay, Virgo season is the last of the Mohicans, bitch. Okay, Virgo season is the last of the Mohicans. By the time we switch over to Libra season, it's fall. Okay, which means that a lot of us who have been planting seeds, a lot of us who have been, you know what I'm saying, trying to reap what we sow, and we have been trying to sow very strategically, right? Harvest season is going to be the beginning of that. So what that told me yesterday in my spiritual communication, right? As I'm just out and I'm, doing my manifestations and I'm talking to my spirit guides and I'm talking to, Mother Gaia and things like that. I was reminded that, okay, listen, harvest season is very close. Lionsgate portal is in the 8th month. It's on 8-8 for a reason, which is prosperity, abundance, authority. You know what I'm saying? Really, that energy of reaping what you sow, right? And then it takes us into Virgo season, right? Which really is like that threshold. A lot of people kind of take Virgo season as like that threshold because some people don't know that Virgo season is still in summer, right? A lot of people kind of associate Virgo with fall energy because it's September, right? Football season, things start to die. It started to finally get a little chilly, you know what I'm saying, around in the area. But that takes us, right? This moment is ushering us into harvest season, right? Saying all that to say, going back to the first oracle, we have Morgan Le Fay, right? So a lot of us have been doing magic, especially for yesterday, right? If you make sure you got your magic and you got all your shit and you got your conjures and you did your baths and your oils and your candles and your right and burns and all of this stuff, you did the prayer, right? This is a time to really believe in your magic, okay? um Morgan Le Fay, this oracle of Morgan Le Fay is the card for me that reads as you got to believe in your magic before anybody else, right? You got to buy what you selling. You got to be able to buy what you selling before anybody else. You know what I'm saying? And I got that saying from Miss Good Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I mean? I've heard her say it about I think just her music, where it was like a lot of people counting me out when I first started rapping. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people was counting me out. A lot of people was sleep. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be able to buy what you selling. If you can't buy what you selling, how do you think somebody else is gonna buy what you selling if you don't even buy what you selling? Right? You have to be willing to buy what you selling. You have to be willing to believe in what it is that you have, the power of the magic that you have. Right? Um, so for one, I would do want to say again, for those of you with this Lionsgate energy, this is a very powerful time to believe in your magic, right? So many people yesterday manifest, 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 manifest. And that's great. But if you don't genuinely, authentically believe that what you're manifesting is coming towards you, how do you think you're going to get it? Right? And that's even talking to myself. I know I'm a victim of that too. I'll ask God for something, and in the same breath, I'll ask God for it with fear in my heart that I'm not going to get it. Right? And it's like, then what do you think is happening? Like, let's be honest with ourselves, right? You can ask God all day long and pray all day long for a new lover, a new man, a new woman, some new friends, some new family, with happy family down here at the bottom of the deck, right? You could ask for some new family, a new soul tribe. But if you don't believe in your heart of hearts that what you praying for is gonna come in, if you're doing all this manifesting and you doing all this spell work and you doing all of these uh spell candles and shit, if you don't genuinely believe in it, how do you think you're gonna get it, right? Release, right? That was something that this is a card that came out last night too. What do you need to be releasing on your journey, right? What do you need to be releasing on your journey? Let me actually find her, because I didn't even read this last night when I pulled it, so let me see what her shit says. But what do you need to be releasing as you're manifesting? Right? That's a big thing that we talked about last night too before we got into the prayer. It's not enough to just be asking God, asking God, asking God, right? Or whomever you pray to, right? But what are you also equally releasing? You know what I mean? If you're praying for a new soul tribe, new family, new friends, new love, are you asking for that with fear in your heart? Are you asking for that with insecurity? How are we releasing that? Right? Some of you are manifesting um money, right? With this plenty here. Maybe you feel like you don't have enough resources. Maybe you feel like your resources are thin, right? Maybe you trying to manifest being in a state of plenty where you have, you know what I'm saying, where your life is plentiful, where your resources, your abundance, your love, your money is plentiful. But what do you need to release? Ain't no point in you trying to manifest $10,000 when you splurge and blow through every dollar you get anyway. Because how do you think that's going to last? If $5,000 drop in your lap tomorrow, you blow it in 2 hours. You blow $5,000 in 5 hours, and you back trying to manifest plentifulness. You had already had it, right? But see, you didn't release frivolous spending. You didn't release lack mentality. You didn't release over giving to people who not even giving to you. You got $5,000, but then you got to give this person 500. You want to help this person out. You gave this person 100. You gave this person, this person, this person. You didn't leave shit for yourself, right? Maybe you trying to manifest and plenty is coming, but you still don't even know how to release. Maybe you still got friends and shit, right? Maybe you still got friends and people around you, and it's like, oh God, I'm just so ready for my blessing. But how do you think you're gonna get this blessing with these people who got their hand out for your shit? God gonna alley oop you a blessing for you to slip through that motherfucking foot, for the shit to slip through your fingers, and somebody else gonna get it. Why would God give you $5,000 when they already know you're still attached to this friend, still attached to this parent, still attached to this sibling, who gonna ask you for half of that, and you gonna give it? because you think, oh, that's just, because I just have it to share. Nah, a lot of the blessings that is for you, you need to also get some people around you, because a lot of people around you got their hand out for your blessings. They got their hand out for your blessings before you even got your hand out. A lot of people got their hand out for your blessings, and you don't even have your hand out for your own blessings. And you don't even realize the people around you got their hand out not to give you a round of applause, bitch, and not to give you a high five. A lot of people got their hand out because they want a piece of your pie that you're baking that is for you. Some of you have a lot of magic. Some of you have a lot of prosperity coming in, but you're not pouring back into those who are pouring into you. And I don't mean family and friends, right? I read the other day, I think it was last night, because I know that this is a card for me this week in my own personal divine feminine. And a sentence that really stuck out to me is continue to pour into yourself and continue to pour into the earth, right? Which I thought was funny because, again, if you caught last night in the prayer space, I told y'all that I prayed for the world, right? Because I spent the whole day yesterday doing manifestations for me, right? So my prayer in the later afternoon, my 8-minute prayer was about the world, was about my collective, was praying for my community, was praying for the people who was in the space with me. I prayed enough for myself today, right? In the midst of that prayer, I also prayed to Mother Gaia, right? I've been trying to do some deity work and work with Mother Gaia, which is AKA Mother Earth, right? The deity. And I wanted to give a prayer to her and to simply just ask for forgiveness, because there's so many people in this world who don't take care of her, right? And still, in the same breath, while they don't take care of Mother Earth, still take advantage of the resources that she provides for us. You know what I mean? How many times do you take advantage of the simple fact that the grass is green? Right? That we can step outside and just get some fresh air. That you can go up under that tree and just read the book. How many times do you just say, Mother Gaia, I thank you for just the nature, the birds, the bees, the water, the flow, the trees that give us shade in this motherfucking heat. Bitch, it is a cool goddamn 90 degrees right now outside. But I thank you for the trees that provide us shade, right? This is a time as well for some of you in your magic. You need to be trying to really cultivate the energy that you're looking for, right? If you want plenty, I do feel like plentifulness and prosperity and abundance this month is yours. But maybe you're not really giving back to those that's given to you, and that's something you need to be releasing. How can you give back to those that's given to you, right? A lot of the times we come to our ancestors and we ask for things, right? But you forget to change their water every motherfucking day. You forget to even go sit with them in the wee hours of the night to just chat. But when you want something, you know how to call you. You feel me? If people remember Jesus is on the main line. People always remember that when they need something. But how many times do you still go to them and say, you know what, I change your water and I give these offerings and I don't need a motherfucking thing. I'm just giving it to you as a thank you for waking me up this morning, for keeping me guided, for the money I made this week, for the money I didn't make. I thank you anyway for getting these people out of my life, even though it was hard, even though I didn't understand at that time why you had to get these people out of my life, right? Who are you giving back to? It's not enough to just pour into yourself, but pour into those that are pouring into you. And that doesn't always mean the people around you. That don't always mean your friends, your family, right? That's something that I've learned too before we go ahead and pull the rest of these cards, right? Sometimes your prosperity comes from your spiritual team. For in giving is when we start to receive. That's a mantra, a money mantra that I love to repeat to myself. For in giving is when you really start to receive, right? But giving doesn't always mean giving to your fellow man either, right? But how many times do you have $5 and you sit that $5 on the altar to say, I'm going to give this to y'all, because without y'all, I wouldn't even have this $5. I give you this 5 because I know through giving you this $5, you'll bless me with 50, right? It's not enough to just water yourself. It's not enough to just water and pour into the humans around you. But how are you pouring back into your spiritual team? How are you pouring back into Mother Earth? How are you pouring back into the same resources that are giving to you? You know, since I really started connecting with Mother Gaia, I really started to realize the unconditional love. Even myself, child, I used to litter, spit, hop, all that shit. Child, I didn't take care of the earth. Right? I still don't recycle and no shit. I'm not gonna sit here and act like, oh, I recycle. I still don't really do all that shit. But I am at a space now where it's like I ask for forgiveness. And I thank you anyway, because even though you know there's so many of us in this world that don't take care of you, you still take care of us. Imagine if Mother Earth really got sick of our shit and was just like, you know what? Since these bitches don't want to take care of me, I'm not gonna take care of them. Fuck all this shit up. All of this shit can go up in flames. The grass can die, the trees can die, the water will shrivel up. Child, what would we do without nature's natural resources? How many times do we just thank her and ask for forgiveness? Because you know what? I don't just pour water out. I don't leave offerings. Because I don't take care of your flowers. I don't take care of your trees. I don't take care of your grass. You don't gotta have green thumb, right? Pour into those who are pouring into you. That's a big message as well. Release that. Release the need to always ask because you want to be plentiful and you want to be poured into, but you're not pouring into others, aka your spiritual team. Right? I burnt so much goddamn money and shit. Woke up this morning, did my Ogun work, changed their water, right? That's how you really start to get that plentifulness, right? You want to be resourceful, but then you're not pouring into the same resources that are really pouring into you. For some of you, this could be the people around you. Maybe you do really good ancestor altar work, but how are you pouring into the people in your community that are pouring into you? Maybe you pour into the people into your community. How often are you pouring into your ancestors, into your divine team? Even if you're just a regular Christian, how often are you doing tithes and offering at church? It's not enough to just leave $5. Oh, all I got is $5 because I got to hold on to my 20, so I can't give God $20. I need this little 20 for a pack of chicken. Give God that $20 because by the time you leave church, you're gonna stumble upon 200 and you're gonna just be like, well, I don't even know what type of luck. It's not luck, but it's God. See, you give then you receive. It's a two-way street. Okay, a big thing with Lionsgate Portal, and again, y'all know I fuss about that a lot. A biggest thing with this whole internet spirituality thing is everybody want to protect their energy. Everybody want to manifest. Nobody knows how to really do that shit. Nobody. Manifestation ain't the problem, but what are you willing to release? What are you also willing to give in order to receive? What are you willing to let go of in order to get some new energy? Life and death go simultaneous because newness ties in with endings, just like endings tie in with newness. That's why they say give and receive. Right? Give me something for this Lionsgate Portal. What do we need to know for the collective? What does thine need to know? So we have Temple Path. Okay. Second card is Deceit. Okay. Bottom of the deck right now is personal door to personal happiness and healing. So I feel like another big message here that is important is make sure you do not self-sabotage and self-deceit. There's always going to be a price to pay for deceiving yourself. Yes, your motherfucking self. Okay, it's not enough where you just like, oh, because I'm not out here I'm not even deceiving nobody. I ain't did nothing to nobody. But you out here lying to your damn self. Anyway. But you kept a hold of your damn self. I said, I don't know why Regents is texting me. I don't really give a fuck. Stop fucking me. Your divine team is guiding you right now. Yeah, Maybach Music by Rick Ross just came on. I love Rick Ross because he just give me real luxury. I think he an Aquarius, but he give me real Taurus man vibes. You know what I mean? Like he give me big nigga that eat good, that smell real good, smoke real good. You know what I'm saying? His bed comfy, bitch. He got the hot thread count, bitch. It's really giving it. So I really enjoy his energy a lot. But it's like even with that, you know what I'm saying? Maybach Music is playing. You know what I'm saying? Really shit I ever wrote, I put that on my Maybach. You know what I mean? But it's like don't deceive yourself. You know what I'm saying? The Simple Path card is to say that your spiritual team is guiding you very closely. This little swirl down here at the bottom always made me feel like, they're kind of guiding you to the point where you need to be, right? But so many times on this path, how many times do we convince ourselves that it's not gonna work, right? I feel like that also ties into the magic card. You know what I'm saying? Believe in your spiritual team and believe in your own magic. Believe that they got you. Believe that what you manifesting is really yours, right? Self deceit is still a thing. If you believe that it's not gonna happen, it won't. Somebody told me that the other day too. They was like, at the moment you stop going for something, or at the moment you decide that you don't want something anymore, is the moment you not gonna have it, right? But at the moment you continue to tell yourself that you want this, you continue to go after it, you continue to believe that it is gonna happen for you, then let that shit happen. Okay. A good mantra that I've been reminding myself of, and a good thing I kept hearing yesterday, as I was doing my manifestations as well, is Holy Mecca. I don't know if y'all follow her on TikTok or Instagram or um, Twitter. Holy Mecca with, I think, two C's, Holy Mecca, or either three C's, one or two. I've been catching her lives a lot lately on TikTok, and I really do enjoy them. They're very informational, and I do love the vibes. I love a good community safe space where we can just talk and kiki and get into some spiritual things, right? Um, but a good thing that she left us with as well is be fucking delusional. Okay. Now, for a lot of us, you might be like, bitch, what? But no, that's really what manifestation is. You know what I mean? Be delusional. Be delusional. If other motherfuckers can believe in their dreams, why you can't? If other motherfuckers can believe in their dreams, why you can't believe in your manifestations? Right? And that's something that has been replaying in my head since she said it. Because that shit is so true. You ever read them stories where it's just like, nah, I quit my job and I did all of this. Like, I know, at the top of my brain, I think Lizzo and the baby, their stories are very prominent, where it's just like, nah, I didn't have a job, I didn't know how I was gonna make money. I really wasn't making no money for real, right? I was, on borrowed time. I think the baby said he used to go to the studio and just tell the studio nigga, I'll pay you when I can, but can I just come lay a track down? You know what I mean? I ain't got no money to pay for no studio session, but I believe in my dreams, right? Lizzo, homeless, sleeping in the car, but she believed in her dreams. Imagine if they stopped believing in their dreams. Now, of course, a lot of people don't really give a fuck about the baby, but still, the message still stands. The story still stands. You get where I'm going, right? Believe in your dreams. Be delusional. How do you think manifestations come to life? You know what I'm saying? Reminding me of another thing that I heard another reader say. I think they was talking about the whole Migos split up. So Pisces placements, Pisces energy, you might can kind of relate to this, right? Piscean energy could probably definitely understand this a lot better as well, right? I think they were saying that Offset, it was a Pisces moon, right? Um, and they was basically paraphrasing, and I'm gonna try to not to make this super lengthy. They was basically insinuating that, like, the Migos broke up because Offset has ideas, right? And even though Takeoff and Quavo might not exactly think they're good ideas, or they might not really want to do them, Offset will still go far, not because he's just the best out of the three, but because he believes in himself, right? The ideas he got might not even be worth a fuck, but to him, he believe in his dreams. You can't tell him that they're not worth a fuck. And that is the key silver lining for manifestation. Being delusional, right? It feels crazy. For me, that breakdown is with my Neptune Capricorn. It's funny how Neptune is coming out. So again, there might be something with Neptune going on right now. I'm kind of channeling Neptune a lot. Or you just might have Neptune in the chart. Maybe you need to see where Neptune is in your chart to help you with your manifestations, right? And your magic. But as a Capricorn Neptune, or Neptune in Capricorn, I think it is Neptune in Capricorn. I think that's how you probably say it. But as a Neptune in Capricorn native in my 12th house, it's very much in my subconscious to be a realist, right? I fear allowing myself to be delusional because I know how it feels to be in delusion, right? and that shit kind of smack you back to reality, and it's like, nah, dog, that wasn't it. Right? But with your manifestations, be delusional. As that Capricorn energy with me, I'm so practical and realistic, right? To where it's like, yeah, I'm manifesting a new home by the end of the month or whatever the fuck, by the end of the week, right? But the realist in me, in the back of my mind, is like, girl, now how the fuck you gonna pull that off in 7 days, right? The delusional bitch in me is, I can pull this off in 7 days because God got me. Find where you are on the spectrum, right? Be delusional. Maybe you need to see where Pisces is in your chart. Maybe you need to see where Neptune is in your chart, right? But that's a big thing as well. I feel like so many of us get guided by our spiritual team. They be guiding us exactly to what it is that we want. They be guiding us to the money, to the love, to the soul tribe. We the ones be sitting here acting like, oh, but this isn't gonna work. That's not gonna work. These people ain't gonna fuck with me. These people ain't my soul tribe. Release. Allow the universe to pour into you. Allow your spiritual team to pour into you the way that they're trying to. But with that means you gotta stop doubting them. You gotta stop deceiving yourself like it's not gonna happen. Stop deceiving yourself. Yeah, meditation is here. We have a happy family. I'm not gonna take all the cards. Happy family did eventually fall out, and we have rest and rejuvenation. Let me put my laptop on the charger. I just fell out my hand, bitch. Oh. And I'm not gonna take the rest of these because they feel like a little sloppy. But some of you, yes, okay. Happy family is here. Maybe this could be something that is stamped from family. Maybe that's something you need to release, right? Maybe you came from a family that really didn't focus on plentiful, right? The plenty card intuitively is also making me feel like your life is so plentiful in other ways, right? Prosperity and plentifulness doesn't just come from material. It's not coming from just bullshit, right? You can have, you know what I'm saying, the magical source you have can be plentiful, right? The magic that you hold in your hand just as a human being could already be plentiful. Plentiful isn't just restricted to one thing, right? But maybe you grew up with family, right? Maybe you grew up with family that always felt like they didn't have enough, right? Where it's like, your mama always really had enough, right? She had plenty. You grew up in a family that was plentiful, right? But it probably wasn't of food, it probably wasn't of money, right? But that don't mean it's not enough. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that cancels it out, right? Maybe you come from a family that was self-sabotaging and self-deceiving because, oh, that's not gonna happen for me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you grew up with parents that were extremely fucking doubtful. You know what I'm saying? And they needed to release that and really tap into the magic that they have in their hands, right? So many times, especially as spiritualists and spiritual beings, that AKA means what, we come from a family and a lineage of spiritual people, right? Prosperity is a mindset, really. You can be prosperous in so many ways, and just like wealth. Wealth isn't attributed to just how much money you got in the bank. You know what I mean? You can be wealthy in so much other shit. What does wealth mean to you? What does plentifulness mean to you? What does prosperity mean to you? Once you figure that shit out, release everything else. Oh yeah, I just got reminded that I never even read the release card. So let's segue into this for the moment. It says that it's time to release an old belief or a bad habit. Imbalances of all kinds will fall away and your pain will soon ease. Y'all know I don't ever read the whole backstory, child. Okay. Shell also holds the water jar of the calendar. When she empties it, it symbolizes the flood of rains to renew the earth at the end of the year. Didn't I just say the plentiful Pomona card was like water yourself and water the earth too? It symbolizes the flood of rains to renew the earth at the end of the year. She was invoked prior, during, and after birth to ensure a fruitful and safe labor. So many drawings and stories of her exist in archaeological records. Call upon the releasing power of Shell when you are ready to let something go. Whether you want to rid yourself of excess weight, a bad habit, a disease, or old patterns, she is a powerful discharging force. Allow her to help you let go of what no longer serves you so that you don't hold grudges or resentment. These things are negative and heavy. What I just say? What I just say? What I just say? They'll say, and maybe you came from a family of that, right? Maybe you came from a family of that. Maybe some of you have a family and you've been trying to manifest a family. Maybe it's romance and you want to manifest your own family. Maybe this is a soul tribe and you just feel like I'm never gonna meet my soul tribe and my community of people because everybody fucked me over and everybody hurts me. Oh, I'll never build a family. I'll never find a sense of family because my family sucks. I'll never be able to, really grow with my family because we're so toxic and they're just karmic. And again, if you've been following me, you know what I've been telling y'all I like to do, hold grudges. Right? And even for myself, you know what I'm saying? That was something I really had to understand too. Bury the hatchet. Let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? You keep asking to be in a state of receiving, right? I keep praying to God, oh God, because when do I receive? I'm just so ready to receive. Like, God, I just, in my love life and in my friendships, you know what I'm saying? I give. I'm such a big hearted person to so many people. I'm just ready to give. I'm just ready to receive now. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, well, girl, you ready to receive, but yet you keep looking behind you. Look forward. We pushing you to be in a space of receiving. Why do you keep looking behind you and your space, your journey to receiving is this way? Stop looking this way. Right? And even for myself, y'all know I like to be transparent and make it a little interpersonal. Child, I get that from who? Because love, as much as my mama loved to give the whole turn the other cheek and forgive this child, she holding a grudge. Okay? Because my mama gonna hold one for sure. I don't give a fuck about the bullshit. Because as soon as you piss her off, she gonna remind you of every other time that you done hurt her and pissed her off because she's still holding on to it. She moved forward, but she still keep an eye in the past, right? She has a very hard time of doing that, which is why she can't either just be there for people and let them be who they are and show them who they, you know what I'm saying, show her who they really are, right? Or instead of taking the deceit for what it is, understanding that and really, you know what I'm saying, letting bygones be bygones. But I definitely get holding a grudge from my family because everybody on my mom's side of the family, we stay mad at each other for decades. We can stay mad at each other for so long. Family or not, it don't matter. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I think my mama the only peacemaker. And again, are you really a peacemaker if you secretly still holding a grudge, but you just don't want to feel like there's confrontation in the air, so you just suck it up and get over it? You know what I'm saying? Like, and even that's something that I'm learning to work on. Where it's like, bitch, if we move forward, move forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop, let it go, get over it, get over it. You know what I'm saying? And maybe some of you need to tell yourself that. Maybe you're at a point where it's like you trying to work your magic, but you still holding on to shit in the past. You still got grudges. You know what I'm saying? You trying to manifest a better relationship between you and your mom, probably you and your siblings, but it's like you still mad at your sibling for what they did way back when they did way back when. Get over it. Right? And I think that was probably the hardest hit as of lately that my inner child had to feel, right? Because we hold grudges. But I even had to grab my inner child and be like, look, girl, get over it. You know what I'm saying? Like, get over it. Get over it. Over it. Like, it happened. It's done. Let that shit go. Like, stop. Like, who gives a fuck anymore? Like, stop it. Right? And even that moment, I had to really, you know what I'm saying, re-nurture my inner child because I really had to allow myself to understand that, for one, no one's dismissing how you feel. You've already beat the dead horse about how you feel. Right? It's not like we're dismissing how you feel, because that was always kind of how I had it, right? So making sure that you're releasing, you know what I'm saying, making sure that you're releasing and really allowing love to come in. You know what I'm saying? Meditate if you have to. And love, again, don't always have to be romantic. Y'all know I tell y'all that all the time. Self-love, right? Love for your hobbies. love for yourself, love for your divine team, right? Maybe some of y'all feel like, well, I don't even got nobody. I'm just so tired. You know what I'm saying? I just don't feel like I have no nothing. You know what I'm saying? But you got your divine team. You got your divine team, right? So even with that, maybe you feel like you in a state of plenty, but you just feel like you don't have nobody to share it with, right? With the family card, release that mindset. You have a lot of people to share with. Your divine spiritual team love you. You can share with them. Share it with them until your soul tribe comes. Share it with them until your love comes, right? What are we releasing? Who are we giving and pouring back into to make sure that we're getting what it is that we need as well? I pulled another deck to use, but I don't even think I'm going to use that. Let's get a few clarifiers and we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Give me something for the angel of love for this Lionsgate portal. Yeah, healer of ages falling reversed on top of this angel of love. So some of you definitely need to be releasing the grudges. Some of you are trying to manifest, but you still in a grudge-hearted energy. You still in a negative energy, right? Patience is down here at the bottom of the deck. I really hate the glare from this goddamn. Okay, wait. Can you see it? It says patience. So even with that, you know what I mean? It's like you trying to manifest, but you still holding on. You cannot acquire new energy. And I think that's what we said last night in the space too before the prayer. You can't acquire new energy. That shit is like summer in winter, right? We're about to be peeking into fall season, which means winter is coming very slowly, right? Before you go out and get your cardigans and your thigh high boots, bitch, and your sexy sweaters and your little sweater dresses, girl, and your little blazers that make you look real good, fellas, before you go get the crew neck and all of these new fly ass pullovers and sweatpants and Timberland boots, bitch, you need to throw away some summer clothes. You got all these summer clothes just in the closet, and then you come home with bags of winter clothes. Where do you think you're gonna put the winter clothes? Right? Let's be realistic. You have to throw away or give away, toss away, hand me down, whatever, what you don't need no more to make room for the new stuff, right? So some of you who are again manifesting some things you haven't even healed, right? Some of you who are manifesting haven't really healed. You know what I mean? You want, yeah, angel of balance. I know I saw 222. Daughter romance, especially for those of you manifesting love. I know I saw 222 when I started this. So you need to get balanced. You know what I mean? You can how the fuck you gonna be out here trying to manifest romantic love, but then you still mad at past partners. You still mad at them for the old shit that they did. You don't even want to let the old shit go, but you like, oh god, cause I'm ready for some new shit. Okay, well then prove to us you ready and really let go of the old shit, right? That's why I said I had to even get my check myself. Y'all know I'm transparent with y'all for a reason, cause I like for y'all to know that I'm just as honest and transparent and raw with myself as I am with y'all. Okay. Too Easy by Gunna. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what'll make it easy. It's Young Gunna and Young Weezy, man. This shit too easy. Okay. So it's like in order to really get that duo romantically, right? Make it easy on yourself. Okay. Make your manifestations easier. Okay, because you have magic in your fingertips, but you have to really own and cultivate that magic that you feel that you have. Okay. Some of you know how to cultivate the energy that you have and it's trying to come in, but you still got some shit to release. Clean out the closet, please. Okay. You want new love, but then you still like, I don't know, because like my heart is just so fragile. What if they hurt it and what if they don't? What if they don't? There's two sides to every coin. Just like something there's just like there's a probable just like there's a negative probability, there's a positive probability. This Virgo, this Virgo Mercury has been butchering the fuck out of me. I feel like my brain is moving too fast for me. Like maybe I need to slow down and talk slower. Okay, cause bitch, I got 1,000 thoughts right now, and it's like my fingers and my thumbs just do not keep up with my thoughts. Anyway, but yeah, you know, you can't be trying to safeguard your heart, but then you like, but God, bring me somebody I can give my heart to. But then you like, but I'm still safeguard it because it's fragile and I don't want to get hurt. But God, send me somebody I can get my figure out which side of the coin you want to be on. There's a negative probability and there's a positive probability. Be delusional. Right? Word the Mecca. Be delusional. Be delusional. Maybe it's family and you like, God, I really want a relationship with my child, my parent, my sibling, my whatever, fill in the blank here. But then you still not even healing exactly what's wrong. You haven't healed your mother wounds, your father wounds, your wounds around that sibling. You haven't let go. Why you mad at that sibling? You just been mad at that sibling all this time, while at the same breath you like, but God, I really want to heal my relationship with my big sister. Then heal it, right? I really want to heal my relationship with my little sister. Then heal it, right? Some of you are releasing, right? But just make sure you, I feel like, again, meditation for some of y'all is what's going to help you. Some of you are releasing, right? Intuitively, obviously, this ain't going to be for everybody. Some of you have been doing the release work and you like, nah, bitch, because I've been trying, okay? And I definitely see that. But in where that applies, again, make sure meditation is going to be your best friend right now. Meditation and prayer, okay? Including myself. I know that I've been doing my release work, but as I'm doing it, I feel like I gotta go up in my meditations. Usually I wake up every day and I go ahead and do my meditation. I do some journaling. I feel like I'm being made to meditate twice a day. To really just keep me in alignment and to keep me from self-deceit, because if I'm not careful, bitch, and I can do so good in a split second, bitch, I'm back at square one and it's like I'm completely imbalanced again, right? So make sure some of y'all work on that. Give me something for this deceit card. Yeah, I think that's what I want. Anxiety. And look at anxiety trying to pop out, bitch, with solar plexus down at the bottom of the deck. So I really don't even need to clarify deceit, because the way this anxiety and this solar plexus Archangel Shamuel card came out. Now, if you work with archangels, I don't know if you do. I don't. I know that I do have a biblical angel who has been assigned to me. I've seen them. I don't know, bitch. I don't know. Okay, I'm not the whole call upon this specific angel. I work with who God assigned to me. I feel like if God want me to work with them, they'll send them. You know what I mean? But maybe you do, and again, it's no judgment. But maybe if you just need some help with some confidence work, maybe start asking for Archangel Shamuel to come in and help you. 7, 8, 9, 10 is here, so you guys have 2 tens. There are a lot of cycles that are being made that you're being asked to wrap up and release right now. If you already know that you have some releasings and some cycles to do, meditation to make sure that you're working through these anxiety points, to make sure you're working through this confidence, will really help you right now. For a lot of y'all, again, you have been manifesting and you trying to do your releasing, but your biggest issue is you're not confident. You know what I'm saying? You're releasing and you're doing all this magic work and you pouring into those who's pouring into you. You checking off all your boxes, right? And for those of you where it's like, nah, bitch, check. I do my stuff. I give to those who give to me. I do my ancestor altar work. I give to my dead folk. I'm working on my releasing, bitch. I'm meditating. Your issue simply is just anxiety, fear, being confident in what you asking for. Asking, you shall receive. Asking, you shall receive. That was another thing for this card too that I pulled and read yesterday. Asking, you shall receive. This is the week. This is the time to where to ask for it will be yours, right? But again, it'll be twice as important that you are being confident and not falling victim to self-deceit, not falling victim to self-sabotaging tendencies. Yeah, look, envy down at the bottom of the deck. This is about negative thinking. You see how she covered in dark, right? There's so much light behind her. This is giving me you focused on all of the negative, but you're not thinking about the positive. Somebody is focused on how things could go wrong, right? And that's why I said, what if they go right? What if this person come in and it really is the real deal this time? What if you reach out to that sister or that friend or that parent, that cousin, that old spouse, ex-lover, maybe you and a child, you know what I'm saying? Like, who's to say that shit won't go right? What's the point of you manifesting it and trying to ask for it if you just gonna convince yourself it's gonna go wrong? That's just like going out for a job interview, and in the same breath you going out for the job interview, you telling yourself you're not gonna get the job. Why would you do that? What's the point of getting in your best dress? You put all this good shit on, you put your best outfit, bitch. Your YSL perfume, hold your sexy shoes. Niggas, y'all get all fresh cut and lined up and shit just to convince yourself you're not gonna get the job. Then what did you even do all of this for? You could have stayed the fuck at home. Then you don't get the job, and it's like, well, I knew I wasn't going to get the job because I'm black and because bitches are white. Like, no, but you was counting yourself out before you even got in the door, nigga. Like, stop counting yourself out before you even get in. You counted yourself out of the game before you even raised your hand to say you was a part of the game. Then what was the point? You spoke negativity all over your goddamn self. And then when it came to pass, you want to act like, well, I knew they wasn't going to give it to me. No, you single-handedly manifested. You single-handedly manifested that you wasn't going to get that motherfucker. Give me something for this seat card so go ahead and get like it. Still I Rise by Nicki Minaj. So yeah, this is a time for you to rise up. It's time for you to rise up. That's why I said, I don't know. I put on Twitter today that, you know, that I think I want to dye my hair red. You know what I mean? Because that's the energy that I'm getting right now. You know what I'm saying? I had somebody tell me last week, like, express yourself through your hair. You know what I'm saying? You kind of coming into some new energy. This is the time to really start expressing yourself. So if you want to express yourself through your hair, do that. And baby, when I tell y'all I've been itching and fiending to dye my hair red, I just don't know if I want to dye my hair red or if I just want to do a red unit and, like, you know what I'm saying, get my rocks off through that. I don't think I'm gonna dye my hair red. Because I think I want to dye my hair another color. I think I probably want to keep my hair pink and orange the way that it is. But I definitely want to do red because, again, Still I Rise with Nicki Minaj, right? I feel like I'm in my Phoenix energy, my Phoenix era right now, which I've been in it. Again, if you know me personally, you know that my name is Phoenix, and you know that there is a reason, right? And I've always felt connected to that. I've always felt connected to my name, right? I am the living embodiment of my name, really. If you ask me, I feel like there's literally no bitch on the face of this earth that's a living embodiment of that name, the way I am a living embodiment. The way I am a living embodiment of my name. Jesus fucking Christ. But no, I just feel it a lot more right now. Like, I've always felt connected to my name, right? I felt connected to that name at the moment motherfuckers gave me that name and they told me why they was giving it to me. And I was like, yeah, that sounds about right, right? But now more than ever in my life, I really feel like I'm coming into that energy, really alchemizing what I have going on and really transmuting all of it on some Still I Rise shit, on some Phoenix energy, rising higher, soaring higher, coming back stronger from the ashes, right? So maybe some of you feel like that. Maybe you could feel like that, right? Maybe some of y'all also might be feeling like that, like, ooh, girl, because I've been kind of digging a lot of red too. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe you have a color in general that make you feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe coloring your hair blonde or pink or, I don't know, black. You know what I'm saying? Just make you feel like, yeah, I'm in my era. You know what I mean? So make sure that you actually do that. All right. So Still I Rise is here. It's definitely giving Still I Rise energy. It's giving, you know what I'm saying? Stay on top of y'all shit. You know what I mean? Because right now you're rising. Everything is really coming together for y'all. Okay. But for a big part of this collective, I feel like for some of you, a big part of this is the releasing. And for another fraction of y'all, while you're releasing, a big thing that you need to focus on is staying confident. You're releasing. You already know you're doing the releasing work. You already know, okay, I got some anxieties and some fears and some blah, 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 blah. I need to work through. You know what I mean? Work through them. Continue to work through them. Continue to give to your dead folk and give to the people that's pouring into you. Continue to focus on yielding your magic and strengthening your magic. Okay, pushing the bounds of that magic. But stay confident while you do it. There's no point in you manifesting, doing all this manifestation work. You could dedicate your whole Lionsgate portal, bitch, to manifestation work. And if you are not confident in the manifestation work that you're putting out, if you're not confident in your fucking magic, bitch, you wasted the whole day. You really wasted the whole day pussyfooting and playing, because nothing you manifesting is gonna come in because you don't even fucking believe it. Give a fuck how many writing burns you do. Give a fuck how many money goddamn ancestral monies you goddamn burn. Who gives a fuck? You still wasted a day because none of the shit that you casted for yourself yesterday you even believe. Okay, so make sure y'all working on that. Manifestation, meditation go hand in hand because you have to stay in alignment. Okay, a lot of y'all, a lot of people in the spiritual realm, period, since it became mainstream, so many people see 11:11 as new beginnings. No, 11:11, 111 is your reminder to get in alignment and stay in alignment with what it is you're trying to manifest. When you see 11, when I see 111, when I see 11:11, that's a reminder for me to check myself. Am I in alignment, bitch? Let me check these thoughts. Are my thoughts together and my feelings together? When's the last time I meditated? What am I doing right now, bitch? Can I get a quick meditation in right now? Because if I can get a quick meditation in right now, I get it in right now. All I need is 10 minutes. All I need is 8 minutes. I just give myself more than 5. But shit, if all I got is 5, I take it. But it take me about 5 minutes to kind of get into my meditative state anyway. Right. Last card here that we did pull is crown chakra. I did clarify it on the deceit card. Okay. Bottom of the deck we have man holding a heart, indecisive. So a lot of you, and there's 2 8s, bitch. Yeah, that's 8. Yeah. Okay, so a lot of y'all have man holding a heart at the bottom of the deck. With that, it is decisive. Okay. A lot of you, especially if this is romance, or just family oriented, a lot of y'all keep a lot of things at the crossroads, right? A lot of you keep things at an indecision because you're not confident, right? Again, a big part of manifestation, and I'll leave y'all with this as a manifestation queen because these are things that I feel like are good gems, especially for the Lionsgate portal. Deceit fuck up your crown chakra. At the moment you start deceiving yourself, because your manifestations, let's be honest, if we really getting raw and real, the manifestations start at the sacral. The sacral chakra is the chakra for creation. That's why it's about the womb. That's why it's tied in tied into the womb for creation, right? But when you're trying to actually bring that creation into fruition, right, you have to send that motherfucker up and shoot that bitch through the crown. Where do you think it goes, right? And I'm not talking to you for those of you who know that, right? But those of you who don't know that, start educating yourself, man. That's why staying in alignment is so important. Because you shoot that bitch up through the crown chakra. For those of you who use masturbation, manifestation, and or sex magic for manifesting purposes, you understand what I mean. It's super important to shoot that climax, that orgasm, build it up, shoot it up. Because you're shooting it through the crown, right? The crown is what's going to really beam it off to keep you in alignment. Starting with the crown, the third, right? Throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral root, right? You have to keep that shit in alignment. The root chakra, base chakra, fear, anxiety, right? Releasing that to get to the sacral to create, shooting it up to the motherfucking crown to really bring that shit to life and to fruition. A lot of you do really, really good with bringing it up to the crown chakra, right? But then when you start clouding your crown chakra with a lot of deceit and with a lot of self-sabotage and a lot of self-doubt and a lot of anxiety, you know what I mean? You kind of fuck up your manifestations. So it's very important, okay? With this 5 and this 10, okay? There's a 5, 40, was it 14? 41 reducing down to a 5 on the crown chakra. And then you have rest and rejuvenation, and that's 19 reducing down to a 10. So again, close out the cycle, make some changes to close out the cycle. There is a 10 here that needs to be released. I saw 55 on my time dash as I was recording this. So again, the 10 lets me know that there is some shit that needs to be released. 55 lets me know that, again, once you release it is when you really start to see those changes, when you start to feel those changes. Okay. If you doing all that and you like, yeah, girl, because I'm already working on my anxiety, and you right, because that's the part that I'm hung up on, keep working on it, okay? God is the song that we're ending off with right now by Kendrick Lamar. This is what God feel like, okay? Laughing to the bank, like, aha. Flex on swole, like, aha, bitch, okay? Listen. So it's coming. You know what I'm saying? This is what God feel like. I'm just saying, not to try to say that you are God body, but just simply to say that again, you're gonna be feeling real good. You know what I'm saying? Overall, for the Lionsgate portal, I feel like you guys are gonna be feeling real good. Again, remember the song that we started off with is nice. I can do anything. Hell no. Right? Cause I'm nice, okay? Because I'm fucking nice. I can do anything because I'm nice. Yeah, patiently waiting on my demise, because my success can't be quantified. If I gave two fucks about streaming numbers, I'd be pulling my shit up. What she said, putting my shit up on Spotify. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you. I'm out. I ain't never seen a ceiling in my whole life. Okay, that's word to blue. Okay, freestyling live. Blueprint for my jiggle who never writes. I'm so not her highs. I'm everybody type. Goddamn right. Okay. So I feel like a lot of y'all have a lot of self doubt, a lot of insecurity right now overall, just in general as a collective. Okay. People might be waiting on your demise. Fuck them. Make sure you're not waiting on your demise. Okay. Make sure if you feel like you the one waiting on your own demise because you self sabotaging and you self deceiving yourself, release that. You have a lot of plentifulness coming. Okay. You just got to be the one to motherfucking believe it, okay? So again, we have Morgan Le Fay. Morgan Le Fay is a goddess and or deity. If you are looking for new deities to work with, this is one to call upon if you need help cultivating and standing in your magic. Pomona is one to call upon if you need help just kind of pouring into yourself. If you need help asking to receive. If you feel like you've been asking and you haven't been receiving, this is definitely a deity to call upon and work with. um More than likely, if you've been asking and you haven't been receiving, it's because you haven't been pouring into either yourself or you haven't been pouring into the people that you're working with in order to really give you the energy that you need. Okay. I don't know why I just got a random download about something, but that's funny. um Release, right? Shell, I don't want to butcher their name, but if you need help releasing, okay, if you need help burying the hatchet, if you need help letting bygones be bygones, if you need help just letting go of grudges, okay, letting go of old friends, letting go of old toxic patterns. Maybe you got some patterns from your family life and your childhood that you picked up from family, friends. Maybe you got habits from people who felt like family that you picked up, okay. Lakshmi, prosperity, okay, look at her with her man. Okay, look over her man looking all cute. This is definitely the one to call upon if you need help with prosperity. Okay. If you just need help with abundance. Seeing the abundance in different areas. Again, prosperity and abundance isn't just limited to finances, wealth. Okay. It's not limited to just love. You can be prosperous in so many different areas in your life. You can have abundance and wealth in so many different areas in your life. Okay, so maybe you are prosperous, maybe not in the way that you think. Call upon this deity if this is someone that you, if you kind of feel like you need help with being prosperous, or if you just feel like I'm not really prosperous, I feel like I'm not prospering here, but I need help really opening my eyes up to where in my life I'm really prospering. Okay, any numbers I am seeing right now, I see 456, so that could be a number that you see a lot. 9, 10, 11. I'm seeing that. So what did I say? 3, 4, 5. I think I said 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11. Could be numbers that you see a lot. 13, 13, 12, 12. Could be numbers that you see a lot as well. Anything else? No. All right. Thank you again so much for booking with me. I definitely hope this resonated with you guys. I hope you guys had a really okay. You guys had a really good Lionsgate portal. I hope that again that you take heed to what I'm telling you. Definitely hope that this gave you a little bit of what you needed during this time. Okay. Check down below if you would like to book a reading with me. If you want your own personal insight on, the Lionsgate portal update for what you can expect for if you did anything right. If you just want to book a regular ass reading because I'm a full-time reader, check down below in the description box for that as well. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and yeah. Until next time, I'll see you guys on Friday.